probably talk about building a lot throughout this show. Speaking of building, these rookies, man, these rookies, Joe. How you feel about these building blocks that these rookies have put out there, man? First, I want to start with Jayden. The question of the day. I want your grade for Jayden Daniels' performance. I also want your grade for Caleb Williams' performance. I know how I feel about both performances. I watched both games. I know one guy I'm very high on. I'm like, another guy I'm pretty high on. I'm like, okay. But how you feel about your boy first off, and then how you feel about Caleb after week one?
I like that. All right. So let's talk about Jayden. Jayden, I gave him a C minus. That's my grade for him. C minus. Yes, because the pros to his performance, he was moving the chains. He was moving the chains. I would give him that. He was moving the chains. He looked confident out there. He looked like a running back. He already did. He was tucking and running every time he got a chance. But he looked confident. He looked poised. He didn't look rattled at all. He just did what he thought was best. And just if he saw an opening, he ran. And looked very elusive too. Like he looked very fast running. It looked nice. Like, okay, we got something now. We know if we get pressure, he can escape it. That's a good ability to have. So, but he was checked down a lot. And then press conference, I didn't see the all 22s. In the press conference, he said that that's what they were giving him. Now I'm going to watch everything tomorrow. Just all 22s for your boy too, AJ. For Jalen Hurts. I gotta see what he looking like behind the cameras. But basically, he said that's what they gave him, and he missed Terry twice. It was 2 deep balls. He missed Terry. The first one, Terry was being covered, but Terry's one of the best jump ball receivers in the NFL. Right? He led a league 2 or 3 years ago in contested catches. So with Terry, you just got to throw it up if it's 1-on-1 and let him go get it. Shout out to Stephon Gilmore. He know what I'm talking about. Game-winning touchdown for the game. And the second one, fresh over halftime, first play, overthrows Terry McLaurin, wide open on the bomb. Now, I would say this. He got pressure a lot. Out of all the rookies, Jayden Daniels was pressured 38% of the time, which is the 7th highest out of all the quarterbacks in the NFL. And I thought he handled that well. He only got sacked once, and he got the ball out quick. It said the rookie quarterback average time to throw Jayden Daniels was 2.35 seconds. So he was getting the ball out quick also. I would say C minus. Now, Caleb Williams, your boy. Now, Caleb was my boy too. I want us to draft Caleb. I think Caleb's going to be nice. Now, Caleb Williams, I gave him a D minus. Look, I ain't give him an F. But I gave him a D minus though. I didn't give him an F because he made some good throws. He really did. Now, Caleb Williams, man, he literally, I wish I had a picture. He looked like Rush Grossman. I'm sorry. Like, he looked like Rush Grossman. I forgot what game it was, but it was a game when the Bears were down 21-0, I believe, or 20-0, and literally the special teams, the defense won that game. Devin Hester ran a touchdown off the kick or the punt return to win the game. They had no offensive touchdowns, and they erased a 20-point deficit. That's exactly what happened in Chicago against Tennessee. He did nothing. He didn't even get them in field goal range. They got in field goal range, and he took them out by taking a 24-yard sack. So Caleb, see, he looks like Mahomes. Yes, he's flashy. He can throw on the run. He can when become a mess, he can make stuff happen. That's true. But here's the thing, AJ. Mahomes got Andy Reid. He has Andy Reid. Caleb don't have an Andy Reid. Now, don't get me wrong, the run game wasn't on at all. Like, Swift wasn't getting nothing going on. Like, they wasn't running the ball enough. They could have run the ball more, I believe. But he missed some key throws. Like, he missed Keenan Allen wide open on 3rd down. Like, I mean, we talking about Keenan Allen 5 yards ahead of the defender. He took a bad sack, like I say. After he missed Keenan Allen, he hit Keenan Allen again to get the 1st down, and then took a bad sack to get out of the field goal range. Then he missed Keenan Allen one more time for a 1st down while being pressured, right? And your boy Rome, he missed him also on 3rd down. Like, he was just throwing bad passes, but the defense carried him. He got the W. Hopefully that will give him some confidence. But I'll give Jayden a C minus, and I'll give Caleb a D minus.
I want to start with Caleb. I'm not gonna say D minus, but I'm gonna say a D. I'm gonna say a D. Only thing that's preventing me from saying an F, he didn't turn the ball over. It's the one thing I give him. At least you didn't go out there and throw a bunch of interceptions. At least you didn't go out there fumbling the ball. But, bro, he missed throw after throw after throw. Anytime you in the game and you got 93 yards and you throwing the ball 29 times, it's a problem. It's a problem. One thing I will say about him, the play calling didn't help much. I mean, you in the red zone, it's first and goal, and you throwing the ball 3 straight times. It's not ideal for a young quarterback. It's just not. I know he's the first overall pick. That's not ideal for a young quarterback in his very first game. I also don't like the fact that Swift only touched the ball 10 times in the game. I think you got to get Swift the ball a lot more within the offense. I say at least to start 10, I say probably 15 to 18 times a game, somewhere around in there, maybe closer to 20, you know what I mean, just to get the run game established, use some of that play action. I also didn't like the fact that you was in empty almost the whole game. Why you coming out in empty the whole game? They know you throwing the ball. It's just a matter of, are you throwing the screen or you throwing something else? But, like, we know you throwing the ball, you went empty every time. And the offensive line not good enough to be going empty too many times, bro. So he was under a lot of duress and a lot of pressure. But I still give him a D because of the expectations I have for him and the expectations I have for the team. You said it best, bro. Dog, the defense won the game. Special teams won the game. And to be real, the Titans just flat out crumbled, bro. 17-point lead, and Caleb didn't do nothing to dismiss that lead, bro. Like, absolutely nothing to dismiss that lead. And so you brought up the Keenan Allen play where he missed that. Keenan Allen had 5 yards on the nearest defender, and Caleb overthrew him by about 10 yards. Like, bro, reel it back. Reel it in. It's a lot of things that worked against him, but at the same time, bro, it was an unacceptable performance. And again, very first game, the jitters are there. We know he's the first overall pick. We understand that. But you got enough weapons to look better than what you look like. I picked him to win Offensive Rookie of the Year because of the weapons, mainly, if we being honest, because of the weapons he has at his disposal. Bro, you got to look better with them type of weapons. And you playing against a team that is not the Buccaneers, which is the perfect transition to your boy Jayden. I get Jayden a B minus.
Real quick, AJ, before you go to Jayden,
I
just want to get caught a shout out real quick. He did leave a super chat.
Okay.
He's been staying here for like 10 minutes.
I got you.
So, like, you know, 199 super chat. We here, fellas. Time to tune in. AJ, Dalvin starting. I think he's trying to say starting. Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
Dalvin on the fantasy squad.
I got rid of him, bro. I got rid of him. I had to let him go. I think I ended up waiving him for somebody else I picked up. I got another player on the waiver wire I'm hoping I get. So stay tuned for that because I definitely took an L week 1, bro.
Oh, you did?
Man, shout out to Tomo, bro. I should have started, bro. I should have started Zeke. I chose not to start Zeke, and it cost me an L, bro.
It cost me an L. I beat one. So you lost to a Cowboy, not beat a Cowboy.
Yeah, and I think if I would have started Brandon Cooks, if I'd have started the 2 Cowboys I have, I'd have won, bro. Probably. I got to go back and do the math on it. But
the Cowboys, you let them on the bench.
Bad man. They you know, them Cowboys, they backups. You know what I mean? But
and it's funny, see, they didn't even score. The 2 you had scored.
Man, you know what I'm saying? But I learned my lesson. I'm gonna give Zeke some tick. That's why Worm's trying to trade for him now. But
I want to hear
this. To your boy Jayden, I give Jayden a B minus because for the most part, Jayden didn't do anything I didn't expect him to do. I knew he wasn't gonna get an A grade. I was just hoping it wouldn't be a C minus and below. He did throw for 184 yards. He was 17 and 24. He did rush for another 88 and 2 touchdowns. Now, one thing I didn't like about Jayden's game is whether the pocket was breaking down or not, he was taking off. The moment he saw a lane, I'm running every time. Instead of sitting back there, going through your progressions, or even looking at your first read, if I see a lane, I'm taking off every time. Some of that, again, is, you know, Bo Nix definitely gets an F. He definitely failed the assignment. He definitely failed. Some of that, again, is rookie jitters. Like, you know, I'm out there, I'm going to just do what I know to do, which is, you know, run. He knows the pass too, obviously, but right now as a young rookie, I'm sure he's more confident in his ability to not fumble opposed to his ability to not throw an interception. And so I'm just like, look, I'm backing up in this pocket. I don't see nothing right away. I'm going to run. I also think the receivers, and again, I got to see y'all all 22 as well. From what I saw on the live broadcast, I thought y'all had a hard time creating a ton of separation. But y'all went up against a guy in Todd Bowles who's really good with mobile quarterbacks, bro. I've been saying this now for a while, most notably against Hurts. He got Hurts down. Like, he knows how to get to Jalen, bro. And I've seen him do it to other mobile quarterbacks. And I knew it going up into this matchup, bro, against a secondary that's pretty decent. A defensive line is pretty solid. And Baker on the other side, yo, Baker was cooking, y'all. And I can't say nothing because he cooked us too.
Not like that.
Not like that. Not like that. He really baked y'all. He really baked y'all, bro. Put the oven on 350.
I thought that was Patrick Mahomes back there. The way he was moving, avoiding a rush. Like, come on, man.
He was going crazy on y'all. So I think that put a lot of extra pressure on Jayden to go out there. Yeah. But one thing I like is he didn't seem like he was playing, he didn't seem like he tried to come out of his shell and be something that he's not. He's like, look, I'm gonna play it's the first game. I'm gonna do the best I can with what I have at my disposal. And I thought, especially if we compare it to Caleb, I thought he played a pretty decent game. I really do for his first game. Now, granted, going forward, sit in that pocket and go through your reads a little bit more. You're going forward, you ain't got to take off and run every time you hike the football. Going forward, you're not gonna play Todd Bowles. You're not gonna play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense every time. So we'll see how he continues to progress. But all in all, I'll give him a B-, bro. I don't think he had a bad performance. If I'm a Commander fan, I need to see more of him throwing the football from the pocket. Also, he threw the ball a lot on the run at LSU. I thought he could have thrown the ball a little bit more on the run, you know what I mean, in this football game. But again, I think head was down. I'm running. I got to see him throw the ball on the run. I got to see him throw the ball a little bit more from the pocket. But at the same time, I won't say motivated. What's the word I'm looking for? Not convinced. I feel good. Let's just say that. I feel good about the potential. I think the potential's there, but he got to work off those rookie jitters right now.
Yeah, like you said, where he did the safest thing, which is run. That's a safe. I could run for these 10 yards. I could try to throw it. And it was one time he ran on the right side of the field. He had Zach Ertz right in front of him like this, and he just ran. So, and then, like you said, the defense didn't do him no favors. The kicker didn't do him no favors.
Yeah.
So really, I feel like out of all the rookies that played on Sunday, he had the toughest task, in my opinion. You look at Bo Nix. The Broncos defense played well against the Seahawks. Seahawks warmed up towards the end of the game. But early on, like, they got an interception and everything. And I look at, we just talked about the Bears. I mean, come on now. Everybody on the field did something except him, right? So,
literally.
So when I look at that, it's like Jayden, he was the whole offense. Even though it could have been expanded, he made it the whole offense because he didn't push the ball downfield. But I say C- because I feel like
you expect a lot from him.
Yeah, and like although the defense didn't play well, Terry McLaurin had one catch, and it was a screen pass, and that was the issue last year. Get Terry involved, just throw it. Like, that's one thing we talked about Justin Fields on R2L. Justin Fields, he made it his duty to give it to George Pickens. I'm gonna throw it to you, and then he got a flag and everything. I mean, I'm gonna just give you the chance. Give you the chance. Like, come on. Like AJ Brown, good boy, just throw me the ball. I'm one-on-one, just give me a chance. And I feel like we didn't do that with Terry McLaurin yesterday. So, 2 days ago. But
those quarterbacks you brought up though, they got some experience though. Not only do they have some experience having some pretty decent games, they got some experience making mistakes too. You know what I mean? So it's like when you have that experience making mistakes, then it's like you know how to mentally get over a mistake that you made. All right, I just gave a receiver an opportunity. He wasn't able to come down with the football. The other guys you mentioned, they can kind of move on from that because it's happened to them before. You know what I mean? It's happened. Okay, I can deal with this next play. Jayden first game, he like, man, I ain't trying to make no mistakes for real. And again, exactly. And again, Baker on the other end putting up points. So I'm gonna do what I know to do. Forget giving y'all a chance right now. I think, bro, what's gonna help him is oddly enough, that first fumble, that first interception is gonna loosen him up.
Mm.
When he make that first mistake and he see, all right, bro, it's still, I'm not gonna get benched. All right, I made a rookie mistake here. Okay, then that's gonna loosen him up a little bit. And I think he'll play a little bit more free and throw the football downfield a little bit more. But I think he needs to get that first mistake out of the way, bro. I think he needs to get that first one out of the way, and that'll loosen him up a little bit.
That's true. And I look at CJ Stroud, his first game. He lost 25-9, but he threw the ball 44 times and had 240 yards, which is not the best. Yeah, that's 5 yards, 5.5 yards in an attempt. That's low. And he had 63% percentage, no TDs, no interceptions, and got sacked 5 times. So he didn't have the best game either.
Yeah.
I remember that against the Ravens. But then after that, he turned up. He turned up after that. Got better. He didn't throw his first interception until like what, week 6?
Yeah.
So one thing Jayden said, he said his screen. When I heard it, I was like, oh man, all I think about Jalen Hurts. He said his screensaver is CJ Stroud's rookie season stats. That's his screensaver. So he can motivate him to beat those numbers. I'm like, oh man. But my dog different though. He a different type of guy.
Oh, really?
Hey, one thing I need to say is, can you tighten up your helmet, bro? Please. Tighten it up.
That mug was flying off like a bug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They asked him about it. He said he liked to wear it loose.
Nah, bro. Tighten that helmet, bro.
Tighten
that helmet, bro. Last thing you need
I look too cool, man. Come on.
Bro, last thing you need is to get hit, your helmet fly off, and then you still running and you take a tackle with your helmet off. Last thing you want,
Exactly.
bro. You're not Jeremy Shockey. You know what I mean? Like, tighten it up. Tighten it up. Get it together, bro. I agree.